After the failed assassination attempt on George Washington, the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolution, he became increasingly dictatorial in his leadership style. This shift in leadership also led to the execution of all suspected traitors within his army. We will explore how George Washington's shift towards a more authoritarian leadership style resulted in the execution of suspected traitors. The winter of 1777 was a harsh and difficult time for the Continental Army. Washington's army was camped at Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, and morale was at an all-time low. Many soldiers were sick, hungry, and freezing. In addition, there were rumors of spies and traitors within the army, which only added to the tension and paranoia. After the assassination attempt on Washington, he became increasingly paranoid and controlling. He believed that dissent was a threat to his leadership and the success of the revolution. As a result, he began to rely on spies and informants to gather information about his subordinates. This reliance on informants led to the execution of several suspected traitors. Washington's spies had identified these individuals as having connections to the British and being a threat to the American cause. Rather than giving them a fair trial, Washington had them executed immediately. The execution of suspected traitors had both positive and negative consequences. On the positive side, it helped to maintain discipline and order within the army. It also helped to weed out traitors and spies who could have jeopardized the revolution. However, on the negative side, it created an atmosphere of fear and mistrust within the army. Many soldiers felt that they could not trust their fellow soldiers or officers, and the execution of suspected traitors without a fair trial went against the principles of democracy and justice that the American Revolution was fighting for. George Washington's shift towards a more dictatorial leadership style after the failed assassination attempt led to the execution of suspected traitors within his army. While it helped to maintain discipline and order, it also created an atmosphere of fear and mistrust. The legacy of George Washington is a complex one. While he is widely regarded as a hero and a great leader, his authoritarian tendencies during the winter of 1777 were the grounding for the American system of government.